coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Goff got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Goff in the pistol.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd and goal.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll run with Gibbs. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense getting set to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
One team headed out for the Rams as he's standing right around his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. On target to Laporta. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a designed run. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford, and that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action with Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 16.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Goff. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and that will lead to a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw is Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And now, after the quick change, following the interception and the return, they're going to try to pay it off with 6. It is 1st down and goal. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap to Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Rams. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The extra point from Carty is good, and the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Goff. That is caught, side of the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Catch made there by Allen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Let's go, come on, man, pick it up.
Automatic first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To the air again, Stafford. The catch made by Nacua. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he will get into the end zone. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Rams. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Stafford now on 1st down. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Stafford. Over the middle, it's Kupp. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Rams' 1st down.
Throwing again is Stafford. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Again, it's Stafford. That is left side and taken in by Allen.
Complete to Davis and Love. A gain of 12. And a St. Louis first down.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. That's into the hands of Corum. Ah, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, it's Stafford. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will power his way into the end zone. Blake Corum, touchdown Rams. That his second touchdown tonight. Cardi now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams have cut the deficit to 5.
Rams 24.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, yeah. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Gibbs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Jack Fox in formation for the Lions.
So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one.